Today we're going to talk about how to vacuum your above ground Doughboy pool. If you don't have a Doughboy pool, this one really doesn't pertain to you, and you'll have a different video on the site that you can find for that. But with a Doughboy pool, what you're going to do uniquely different is what comes vacuum adapter. You need to have this vacuum adapter to fit on the front of your skimmer. That came in your skimmer box and is one of those great little parts that's easy to lose. If you don't have one, we have more, and otherwise that will go on your vacuum head, or sorry, the other end of your vacuum hose. The vacuum head, some vacuum that just plugs right up onto the top. Some vacuum hoses have a swivel cup here, and if you do have a swivel cup on yours, you want to make sure that that's down on the head part and not going up towards the skimmer, because that way it can swivel out of a corner if need be, is what that's about. All the vacuum poles all fit universally, so any head that you have will fit right onto there. It's important when you're doing an above ground pool that your vacuum head that you're using has brushes on it and not one with wheels. So one with wheels, typically they have sharper edges on them, and those are designed for concrete pools. If you have the nice bristle style, that will work out great for you. So what we're going to do is we're going to put on your vacuum head, we're going to put your vacuum hose on, and then we're going to take this and just throw it all in the pool. And you got to make sure you hang onto it, otherwise you get to go swimming to go get it back out. But if you hook it all up, put your vacuum adapter on like this, what you're going to do is hold this right in front of the return, and that's just going to blow all the air out of the line. And you know you're good when you see it, is the vacuum hose actually now is all submerged underneath the water like that. It'll still stay right on top, but it's not laying on top of the water, it's laying just in the water. Now what makes the Doughboy different is, this is where things change, is what we do is we take the vacuum adapter and we plug it right into the front of the pump here. And so you may have a little flap that pushes down, you may not. Typically we don't use those, but you just push that thing right down in there like that, and now your equipment and everything is all hooked up to go. There's a couple of different ways you can now turn this on to make this work. As you see, this pool has a couple of years of age to it. This is not nice and shiny and new anymore. When they're new, a lot of people just take these things and stick them right down into the bottom. But I will warn you that after a while, by doing this, as the sun kind of gets at it, starts to degrade this, if you do that way every time, you have the possibility of this thing will just kind of implode inside of the skimmer. The way they recommend doing that is to turn the pump off, come over here and put the lid down, and then turn the pump back on. That way it won't seep harshly and quickly. But when we do it this way, now it's sucked down onto here. And if you look down in here, you can see all the air and the junk and all the debris swirling right around underneath that cover. So the actual hole is right here, and all the water is being transferred in to the bottom. And now you're just going to go around and vacuum the pool. And it depends on how you like to do it. Some people love to vacuum the pool inch by inch. Other people will just go around and kind of grab just the dirt and wait for the kids to clean up the rest of it or anything like that. But if you have a lot of dirt and debris that you're vacuuming off the bottom of your pool, a lot of dust or sand or something like that, if you go like this, all you're going to do is brush it up and it's just going to blow up and move around. You need to go nice and slow. If you go too quick, you just have to do it all over and become more frustrated again at the end of the day. So like leaves, typically I just kind of pick it up a little bit and set right on top. Your vacuum pole, when you get down into your deep end, typically they have the cam up here. You just twist these cams a little bit, pull the hose, pull your pipe hole up, and then just tighten it back down, and it holds right onto there. And so that's everything you need to do to be able to vacuum your Doughboy pool. Now when you're done, then what you have to do when you're done is you do have to go turn your pump off. When you turn your pump off, that will release the pressure on your skimmer, and then you can pull your plate back out, and then you just can take your debris back out of there, empty it out, turn the pump back, pull back on, and you're all done and ready to go. So is to it. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, you can visit us at zagerspoolspa.com or call any of our stores. Thanks again. Have a great day.